Hey there everyone, it's that 80s nostalgic toy guy again. Are you ready to get something out of the box? Well, how about today we get Super7 Ultimates ThunderCats Panthro out of the box. Panthro, what do you say we get at it? We're back at the collectibles table here, and we got Super7 Ultimates figure Panthro.
Let's see what you've got, Slithe.
We need to get him out of the box. He's been sitting beside my table for a long time. He's actually been sitting by the table for a few months. That's far too long for me to wait to get one of my figures out of the box. And I'm pretty excited to get him into the display case with his buddies. I got a couple other Ultimates figures already open, and just waiting for Panthro's arrival.
Panthro, the deadly.
There's no sense in waiting. Let's get at it.
You ready for this? Not at all.
The tabs just open just like that. You can do either side on these guys. Super7 does a really great job with their Ultimates figures in terms of artwork, emboxing, and packaging. So we're going to see this. We're going to do a little reveal here with this. Ta-da! Yeah, there's that top little thing. This is empty right here. That's the top piece right here. It's got that beautiful red and black ThunderCats logo. Really nice. Got that little Panthro name on there. On the back, it's just the big old ThunderCats label. Now for the great reveal. And ta-da! There he is. There he is.
There it is.
We're gonna lay this off to the side once more. Man, I get a pile of stuff after when I open up everything. I get such a pile of stuff on my side. It's a wonder I haven't tripped over myself and caused some damage in here.
So you want collateral damage, huh?
But anyways, yeah, that's the old Panthro classic look head over here. I can tell, and then well, both of them actually look pretty close to that look we all grew up with.
Hang on.
Ultimates figures are some of my favorites right now. I really like them. They actually display very well together. They scale very well, and Ultimates Super7 really has done a great job with like head sculpts and weapons and accessories. For what you pay for these things, you really get a lot. I'm really excited to get Panthro out of here. Panthro is one of my top 3 or 4 figures in the ThunderCats characters of all the ThunderCats characters. Of course, for me, it's Lion-O is my first one, so I keep him around me a lot. But man, I like Mumm-ra.
No, ThunderCat, I am not so easily disposed of.
Panthro is second or third easily, but man, Mumm-ra is just really cool. And we're gonna open up Mumm-ra too. I got a Mumm-ra one I gotta open up, and I got a few more, and I got a few more coming. I got other waves of this coming as well. So we're gonna take this. This is not opening up very easily, so we're gonna take this underneath this this edge here. Do the old trickaroo I do. Open these things right here because my last Panthro that I opened, and I talked about this in a previous video, my last Panthro opened, his leg or foot got caught on one of these tabs. Somehow, it was crazy. Somehow, his foot got caught there. When I pulled, it snapped off.
Panthro, you're hurt.
I don't know what the heck happened. It became manufacturer defect or what, and that little pulling just snapped him the rest of the way. But man, that really sucked.
It really sucks.
You know, nothing in there, nothing going down, no extras, no paper, no nothing. Set it off to the side, and then we get to it. We get right to it. So as we see here, Panthro comes with a ton of accessories and 2 interchangeable heads, interchangeable hands, everything that makes us feel nostalgic and get the good old feels about Mr. Panthro. It's been a 37 year toy love affair with this guy. Just really cool. He's one of those figures that when I come into my collectibles room, hobby room that I get really nostalgic about. He takes me right back to my childhood. All right, let's see what we have here. We're going to take him away from his second plastic piece that's holding these other parts here. I want to get Panthro out of here real quick and set him up for you guys. And as I'm pulling him out, I see that there's one little piece that is plasticky that's holding him in there. And I'm going to go ahead and snip that off a little bit. Those of you who are into box collectors, look away, look away.
Look away! Look away!
It's very loose on there, that one is. Bam, right underneath it. There he is. Good old Panthro. There he is. Tons of articulation here. Lots of articulation here. Everywhere from the shoulders up here, which twist up. And then all around. They go all around. Really nice, tight joints right out of the box. I like that. Nothing loose there. Arms and wrists and elbows and everything articulate very well. Those are really cool. The a one hinge joint there at the knees does very well. Very good. Twist at the waist.
Come on, baby, let's do the twist.
Now he's got a removable harness, chest piece harness that is snaps together right back here in case you want to take that off and display him without it. And he probably will swivel a lot better, but that right there kind of limits his swiveling, so we'll leave that alone. His hips spread apart very well. I mean, that looks crazy, but that's how he could probably do the splits, but I'm not going to do that. I do not want to break him. This is Panthro. This is one of my favorite characters of all time here. He looks pretty cool. Looks really nice.
Nice.
I don't know if I'm gonna be able to get him to stand up here for you or not. He's got some pretty nice big feet, but he's a heavy chested dude. Who knows if he'll stand up, but we'll try. All right, so right there he's standing up. Moving right along here, we've got Panthro out there, all standing up there, looking all nice and muscular and ready to tear something up or fix something up.
Stay in your seat, Chitara. Made a small modification on the old tank last week.
So we're going to go right to his accessories here. We're going to go with his spinning nunchuck effect here. As you can see, those are his the red nunchuck there, red part of the nunchuck, and it twists pretty well. Looks pretty cool. Nice little accessory. This accessories pack is very, very cool. We're going to go get these two sets of hands out of here really quickly so we can get that other piece of that nunchuck, the blue piece, the counterpart to the red, and we're going to put that on there. So we got these two sets of hands, one that's an open set, and then the other one which is holding onto something, hands, closed hands like that, so you can put the nunchucks in or any one of the other accessories in, as a welding gun, a wrench, and all that. We're going to pop those out here in a moment. It's a pretty decent amount of accessories for what you pay, and they're really nicely made. Those are really good quality hands there.
Are you in good hands?
We're going to take this this blue extra nunchuck piece there. We're going to take that and we're going to fix it to this spot down here at the bottom of this red nunchuck with the the painted on metal chain there between the two nunchuck ends, and then you just spin it like so, and there it is. Don't look too much. You'll be either be transported back in time or into the future, or you're going to be hypnotized. However they use that effect in so many movies and TV shows over the years. They've gotten away from that over the years recently. They used to do that all the time in all the old TV shows and movies.
10, 9.
You know, his head that he comes with on in the package is his little his nice little serious look with the closed mouth and everything. Looks very, very cool, very, very Panthro-esque. I love making up words, but Panthro-esque. And then you have this one right here. He is ready to fight. He has already been angered and he's ready to go. That, or, you know, he was working on the Thunder tank and hit his thumb and he's really ticked off. Ouch. We're going to put that head there. My coffee coaster makes a very great stand. As you can see, we got him on my coffee coaster. Hey, you use what you got. I got a lot of coffee coasters and they work really well as stands. That's a little something we'll go over in a future video. Little impromptu collector's tip there, huh? All right, so we have this very malleable, very bendable Kia Thundera. It's very well painted. This one, yes. Oh yeah, okay, yep, that's a diamond on there. Okay, this is actually very well painted, and it's a very flexible plastic or rubbery plastic, whatever you want to call it. It's got that nice ThunderCats logo on there. You know, these hands that he's got on here right now, they are hands that can hold stuff. So, you know, we could take this right here and we could stick it in there if we want to for display purposes right now. Oh, we have the old welding goggles there.
We had nothing like it on Thundera.
Now, what goes good with the welding goggles? If old Panthro here is working on the Thunder tank or something else, got to have the welding gun. So you could take the welding goggles here, put those over his head here. Let's see how they fit. Looks like they fit very nicely right over there. You could have them in the down over the eyes position, or like me, how I like to wear some of my hats and stuff and goggles and stuff. I'll put those suckers up over my head like that. It'll get that old the old Back to the Future look going there with the goggles.
Quick, get in the car.
And then, if we want to, we could take this welding gun and complete the look, and you can hold that in here just like that. These fingers are just very movable, and they go back into shape very well. So there you go, he's holding his Kia Thundera. He's got his nice goggles on, and he's got the little welding gun there. That's a cool little display thing. If you're like me and a huge ThunderCats fan and just grew up loving cartoon.
ThunderCats!
And then as you've gotten older, all these new awesome collectibles, collecting them. There's the Super7 has the huge Thunder tank coming out. And I'm just going to reveal this right now. They got the huge Thunder tank coming out. I've got one on pre-order. It is huge. And later on this summer or early fall, that thing is going to be on the shipping trailers and heading out to us who did all the pre-orders. And I cannot wait to bring that sucker to you. Sucker! Cannot wait. But it is to scale with these Super7 Ultimates figures. Well, I could set him up where I could have Panthro working on a part of the Thunder tank on a display or whatever, and that's what I like about that, the flexibility of these multiple accessories, where you have his, you know, his fighting accessories, and you have his tinkering accessories. So moving on with the accessories, we have the coup de grace of the ThunderCat weaponry accessory lot here. And what is Panthro without a great set of nunchucks? The original Panthro from way back in the day. The first ones that came out, this is what the accessory was. And this one looks very, very nice. It's got a nice metal heavy chain there connecting to these two plastic ends of the nunchucks. They are very nice. Let's see, can I put those over his shoulders without him falling? Sure. Okay, that works for me. We have a nice, flexible, bendable, malleable wrench here. Looks very nice, very cool. We like that. That goes on there. We have this cool little detonator here. This is a nice little piece. That right there, if you wanted to take the key of Thundera out of there and put that detonator in his hand, you could do that, or put it in the other hand and he's holding the key of Thundera, a separate little look. So like there's a possibility of 3 or 4 different ways to display Panthro. That's a cool little piece right there. We're going to set that down right there. All right, that sits up pretty well there. I want to get me some more of these coasters. They're a cheaper version. They're a cheaper way of displaying your guys, your girls, your action figures, your collectibles, than buying stands, and that's pretty neat. Then we have this last piece here. We have the Thundrometer. This is a cool little piece. He can hold that in his hand. It's got the nice little ThunderCats logo on it. I love the ThunderCats logo. Nothing screams nostalgia, childhood nostalgia for me, more than the ThunderCats logo. The Transformers logo does it for me too. G.I. Joe logo does it for me and all this stuff. But man, that ThunderCats, I see that ThunderCats logo and I'm taken back. He could hold that piece in his hand too. For these display purposes right now, for this video, we're going to keep this right here. I'm going to give this Panthro, the Super7 Ultimates Panthro, 2 thumbs up for me in terms of the look of it, the feel of it, the movements of him, the accessories, the multitude of accessories, the multiple sets of hands that comes with him, and just the overall nostalgic appeal to me. They did the job. They didn't try to recreate too much. They didn't try to expand on anything too much. They went back to what we all grew up with, what we all love, why we wanted to buy this sucker, and they didn't change a thing really. They kept it simple. That's all we want. We want it simple. Just like the stuff we bought when we were younger, we want it simple now too. We don't want you overdoing it too much. A couple extra things here and there are great, but the basic core piece, the basic core accessories, we want those about the same. We want those about the same because that's what we like to see. I don't want a 2022 Panthro. I want a 2022, paint scheme on a mid 1980s, late 1980s Panthro. That's what I want. That's what I got, and that's why I'm happy. And this has been that 80s nostalgic toy guy. Once again, thanking you all for joining me for another unboxing. This one a very nostalgic unboxing, as we got out one of my favorite characters, Panthro, from the ThunderCats. Love him. Cannot wait to get that Thunder Tank to pair him with that. If you look forward to more videos just like this, hit that subscribe button. You won't be sorry and you won't miss a thing, I promise. Thank you all for tuning in, and we'll see you next time.
Don't make me beg here, because I will do it. I am so sorry.